have been conversations that I've carried, you know what I mean? Because I do my thing on Instagram with a few celebrities, a few rappers, a few comedians,
I know a couple of people. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I lost a lot of pages due to the hate. But I'm not coming up here to speak no secrets of the game, because we're talking about me 17 years old to I'm grown now. And I come from some game. So while all these other people that don't come from the game, they're judging, oh, she's a dirty whore, or he's just a filthy pimp. I already know what come with the people that don't come from the life. And I understand their lifestyle, and I understand how their conditioned brain thinks. I'm a man of a brain that's reconditioned. I'm not here to smut nobody out, talk bad up on a bitch that fuck for free, or talk bad about a bitch that get her chips. You know what I mean? It just so happens that I just came to this motherfucker. I came back to the app, and I talked to a few people. They docked me or whatever they call it, and they want to bring it all open, and everybody's talking about it. And that's the price that I'm going to have to pay for wanting to do broadcasting again on Bigo. When I was on IG, everybody already knew what it was on IG, because when Mike Epps come through there, or when Filthy Rich come through there, or when Mark Curry come through there, or when motherfucking Michael Blackson come through there, they already know who my uncle was. Rest in peace, Kenny Red. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's rest in peace. So I don't really have to prove myself, because I already accepted everything that come with this life when I was 17 years old. So these people, they're not even doing nothing wrong. They're just giving their opinion about me, and they're just talking and saying how they feel, and I don't even feel no type of way about it. No, I don't. No, it's all good. So like I said, back to you. What I was saying was, I'm not mad about people that are giving their opinion about a topic on my panel. We talk about a lot of different things, you know what I'm saying? Whether it was this time, before, or IG. I just have fun with the people. I fuck with the people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the tricks. I'm not mad at the tricks. I'm not mad at the squares, the hardworking women, the mothers, the brothers, the sisters. I'm not mad at nobody, because I love life. You know what I'm saying? And I did my thing. When I did my thing very well. Yeah, I bumped my head a couple of times, but I'm not mad at the game. I'm not bitter. I'm not mad that a square woman that has nothing to do with this life has an opinion about me. That's why I said I want to talk to somebody with a no judgment conversation, because 9 times out of 10, me, who I am and where I come from, I can't have a regular conversation, because the person that's talking to me doesn't come from the life. They're going to be very biased. They're going to judge me, and the conversation's not going to be fair, and I'm going to be very respectful. When I first came in, you was like, you a lady that come from the game. You a woman regardless. I'm not going to disrespect you. You ain't did nothing to me. We just having a conversation. I don't even take it personal about the things people say to me in here, because everybody's just giving their opinion. And it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried or mad about it. It was 20 years ago, and the facts are, she had a fake ID. She was moving this young lady was moving.
She was moving fagly. I'm going to tell you that. She was moving some green fag. Some faggot.
Yeah, she was she was definitely a green faggot, you know what I'm saying? No, but as a youngster, she was moving experienced. So I'm looking at this young girl looking like she grown, and she's moving like grown around here, breaking on shit with a fake ID. I'm already dealing with like 2 or 3 other chicks at the time. You know what I'm saying? No, so I wasn't really in her face like that. She got an ID. Who was the dude? She used to fuck with a nigga from Long Beach. All right, I'll deal with her in a couple of days. It's cool. I got other shit to take care of. I'm not even all up in the bitch face like that. She went back to her other dude, got caught up. The nigga screened her and asked her, hey, woo, woo, woo. She told him in the code language, I got caught up. The other dude said, where's such and such? Next thing you know, like 5 days later, I got caught up. One thing about Vegas, though, that people do not know about, to get a conviction, Vice coaches victims, whether they're minors, whether they're hoes. Vice coaches them and tells them what to do, what to say, what type of clothes to wear to court, what to do, all this type of shit. So at 22, 23 years old, of course I'm not educated about having a lawyer or a bond. All I'm thinking about is having a bankroll, putting some money up for a bond, a lawyer, getting an Escalade or a Benz or a Rolls Royce Phantom or something like that, because I'm looking at the older guys, making sure mama got some money, and I'm looking good with this shit here, because that's all I know. So I'm not looking for no motherfucking sympathy, nut buster. I'm not looking at it like that.
You gotta stop lying,
transparent
man.
and open with you.
You gotta cut out the lies, man.
Diddy, hold on,
hey, man, listen, man. I'm not trying to. I'm not listen, man. This
He's
dude,
fucking
listen,
around with
man.
little kids,
Listen,
man. We're not gonna play this. We're not gonna play this.
Listen, man. You gonna listen?
Okay.
I'm not about to be up here.
Go ahead, Nutter. Go ahead, Nutter. My bad,
I'm not
Nutter.
gonna
My bad,
conversate with this dude though.
Bad Nutter. My bad,
This
Nutter.
is a
Go ahead.
person. Hey, listen,
hold
man.
on.
Go ahead.
Hey, Nutter. It was a pleasure talking to you.
You know what?
It was a pleasure talking to you, man.
This is just me, because I've been in the game.
I can't have a conversation with
and
you
I'm going to respect this gentleman just because he's in the game. I mean, but yes, do we have questions of where the everybody wants to know? You know, whatever the age was the female,
let me
right?
say this, Buster. Let me say this to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna really give my real story from the beginning all the way until now. No hiding it because I stand in my motherfucking truth. It's
there
just
you go.
Certain people.
And that's all I want because
look, certain people, right? Listen, certain people really don't like me, so they're gonna interrupt and say this. They're not even trying to hear the truth. I ain't got nothing to motherfucking hide. I've been in the life for real, for real. And other people got so much to say. Other people got so much to say that ain't never.
It ain't no truth when you a pedophile though. You a pedophile. You a pedophile, man.
I'm gonna let y'all.
It happened multiple times, man.
Hang on,
your man
Rob.
Charlie Mack in jail right now. They using your videos from your live on Instagram for his case. You snitch ass nigga.
He's still in here, Rob.
Like
and
you
this
weird, dude. You weird.
Okay, this is where
man.
you did not run. This is where you need to stay and you need to tell me.
You can't, you know what I'm saying? You messing around with little kids, he trying to make an excuse for it. I don't give a fuck if you 20 years old, fucking with a 15-year-old, 16-year-old, she's selling pussy. Ain't no excuse for fucking with kids. I don't give a fuck if you giving them a fake ID. Ain't no excuse for that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? People always keep trying to make excuse for that. Ain't no fucking with kids. Even if you 23, 22, the bitch want to sell pussy. You know what I'm saying? You the real ism. You know that shit ain't no tolerating that shit. Ain't no
DJ.
kids.
Ain't nobody.
DJ, first of all, DJ, you're not gonna come at me like that. You don't know what I went through.
The fuck?
And first of all, hold on. I gotta mute the panel real quick. Hang on real quick, baby.
What DJ say?
Hang on. DJ, you say what? Wait, hold on. DJ, I want to read what you just said. Host, why are you backing down after going on fire on him? Host, nobody's backing down. What the fuck you mean? The man was trying to tell his motherfucking side, and maybe he just probably accidentally clicked off. And so you guys in the comments want to act like fucking idiots. Okay? Why don't y'all sit there with your little cheese dicks and be quiet? And don't come at the host, because the host ain't got nothing to do with this bullshit. This is some fucking childish bullshit shit that I'm not even entertaining. What I wanted to know about the fucking young girl. That's it. And he just disappeared. I don't know, either his phone clicked off. I don't know. But he's more than welcome to come up here. I'm not going to be disrespectful. I need to know from his mouth what's up with that. Because there's a lot of receipts. There's a lot of police reports with this young girl. Like it's like it keeps happening. Like, what's going on, bro? What the fuck? Okay, now you can talk.
And the man was simply and pardon me, the man was simply stating his perspective. You know what I'm saying? And I was listening too. I definitely was listening to because I wanted to hear the full story. So that was what that was.
Okay, Sin Daddy, jump down to 6. Raw talk, come in the middle. Come and talk. That's all you have to do. Don't keep running from the situation.
But in the same token, Nutbuster, in the same token, we gotta let him talk and not cut him off. Let him talk.
The nigga sat in here talking, running his mouth the whole time, doing all that shit, man. Like I said, I spoke on that shit. Like I said, he want to say when everybody else quiet, he want to mute the live and shit like that so he can paint this fake ass narrative. Ain't no excuse for fucking with kids. Simple as that. So we want to take it a step further. Ain't no excuse for holding women hostage and taking their sickle cell medicine so that they can't take their medicine to the point they almost die.
But pardon me, what he did say was the girl did have a fake ID. That's what he stated.
He got the fake ID. That's what you don't understand.
Regardless of that,
He got them the fake ID so that they can go out and sell pussy. See, he's trying to paint this shit to y'all. Y'all gotta read. Y'all gotta read this shit. He provided them the fake ID so they can go out and sell pussy for him.
I feel
Why
like every nigga say that shit too. They all say that. Oh, she got a fake ID. Like, nigga, okay. Like,
okay,
but even
all right.
No,
So,
let him.
And then if you keep going
Talk,
down,
I want you to come up here. I'm going to mute the panel, and it's just going to be me and you, okay? Then whenever everyone, after we get done talking, everyone can ask you. I want you to have, honestly, this is, I mean, I get that there was a young girl involved, and yes, I do not condone to that shit, and I will never, as a veteran hoe, I would never. I would run that bitch off the fucking blade or wherever I was. Well, I really wasn't on a blade, but if I knew where the bitch was, I would break her and then take her money and send her on her fucking way without no money. Okay? Because that's how veteran hoes really do it. Okay? If there's really children like that involved, there needs to be to a point where a 15, 16, 14, I've seen all the way to a 12-year-old. I couldn't even believe my eyes. And I remember back in LA area, those goons whipped his ass so fucking bad, bro. Like, just come up and talk. Let's talk. Let's just, me and you. It's got nothing to do, let's just, like, because seriously, I want to hear your side. And then I want to ask you the questions about, the receipts and stuff like that, because in those affidavits, those do have that young girl posted in those things. So if you guys can, let him talk. Oh, I didn't even open it. I'm so stupid. Okay, so Raw Talk, come up here. Elsa's no, not you. Not you. Sorry. You're not Raw Talk.
Hey, hold on.
Sorry, problem. You're not Raw Talk. Bosses don't submit to somebody else's panel. Go where you have to control and support. Oh, wow. Okay, so you're telling me come to my panel? No, I'm not going to come to your panel. You came over here. You're over here now, and now you don't want to talk. So it just makes yourself look fucking crazy. It's a waste of point.
Why don't you just step up? I mean, you were already talking before he came in the room, so why don't you go ahead and continue talking? I don't understand what's the problem.
Exactly my point.
She shouldn't have to come. I don't understand why she should have to come to your panel for you to talk
for
if
free.
you're saying the same thing.
But see, and you know what?
It's always about, okay.
Well,
all right.
He said he's been in the queue.
And you know what?
Let me put him in 4.
There you go.
It's like, here goes the whole thing. I've been in the queue, and I've been listening to what everybody else got to say, but this man wasn't there. See, he doesn't really know when I knocked the brother off of the bitch. She came with the ID. I'm already in Vegas. You can't move around here, man. I'm 23 years old, and I'm thinking that I got this shit on lock. Okay, I'm thinking that I have this shit on lock. Man, I don't got time to go get no motherfucking fake ID for this bitch. This young girl, to be honest, came with it because the man
Jersey, get up here in 7.
that had her, the man that had her before me, that had her before me was already sending her outside. Now, here goes the facts, okay? That sickle cell shit and all that other shit, I know who has it out for me on Instagram. I know the person that makes up the sickle cell, multiple minor, this, that, and the third. The case in 2003. That's actually on document. Hey, listen, why is this man talking, man?
Here,
why is this man talking?
Come on, man. I don't want to mute the panel. I want him.
Hey, listen,
you
man.
Right, you
this
right,
man keeps talking, man.
Come on.
Man, I don't listen,
Here,
man.
hold on. Let me do it like this, because everybody will. will be disrespectful and start talking over one another.
Listen, the only reason why I even came over here is because you born bred from the game. Okay?
Correct.
That's the only reason why I came over here to talk to you, because I felt as though me and you can have a civilized conversation without no judgment, without no bias ass shit, whether you in the game now or not. You understand both sides very well. You know what I'm saying? So all it is this. All it is this right here. She's 23 years old. Of course it's not okay to fuck with no motherfucking kids, okay? Of course. 23 years old, you understand me? I'm saying I met a young lady, you feel me? She came with a motherfucking ID. I believed in the bitch that it was her real ID. You feel me? On top of smoking, and look, smoking weed, taking pills, and doing my thing, that's no excuse at all. But I'm sending motherfuckers out the door to go get that almighty. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when she got caught up, she called her TO. You understand what I'm saying? Her TO asked her some questions. She ran my name on that phone. They came and snatched me up. I didn't know that a motherfucker was a minor until I walked into the courthouse. I didn't know, because I'm thinking this motherfucker is grown, because ID, you very much hella experienced. You know what I'm saying? No, and under any circumstances and conditions, I totally understand what everybody feels, this, that, and the third. But hey, man, that shit was 20 years ago. I took accountability. That young girl, I don't know where she at, what she doing with her life. Hopefully everything is great. But let's keep it all the way factual. The fact is she had an ID. The second fact is I never touched her. The third fact is she was with me for like 4 days. You know what I mean? She came already an experienced young hoe. Now here's the thing. Those other court documentations about sickle cell and medicine and all that other shit, the person who's making up all this type of stuff, he's an internet troll on IG. He knows how to make up those documents. He knows how to ruin it and make this. He doesn't like peas. His name is Kiko. He doesn't like peas. And everybody knows that. So anytime, and he used to try to pimp, but he wasn't very successful at it. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, he's gonna paint the narrative that I'm this super pedophile, whatever. Give it a take. The little chick was 16. I understand that. I made a fucked up move. I accepted a 16-year-old young prostitute with a fake ID, and I didn't provide for it that she came with. At the end of the day, I'm not here for no sympathy. I'm not here to argue with nobody. I'm not here for none of that. You know what I mean? Because I come from this shit and I know what comes with it. And I definitely understand how square people think that have nothing to do with this lifestyle. Am I mad? Nah, I take everything that comes with it. So when these people talk, I'm not mad. I do not like a person that don't know nothing about this shit that's saying, oh, you gave her the ID. You weren't there. Ain't nobody making up. Don't nobody got to give no bitch no fake ID to work Las Vegas. This is a grown city. This is Sin City. Motherfuckers go to the bar with their ID. I don't move like that. Now, when you see documents and people doing this, there are people that make smut and troll and do stuff like this. Right now, the people that don't like me, this is a good time for them to get their punches in. And before I came to Bigo, there were people that were trolling on IG that always wake it up on pimps. There's always somebody on IG that making up fake documents, this, that, and the third. So once I'm hearing all these transgender rumors and these receipts and all this, people do make up receipts. Now the 2003 thing, yeah, I got in trouble. I was on the run for 11 years? I did the time in 2016, 2017. Yeah, I was on the run. I went pimping. I left. 23 years old. I don't know nothing
So
about
you
no
kind of
probation.
stepped out of the game and you were like, no, that's not for me, or you just
as of right now, I'm not tripping off the game. The game is already in me. I'm not tripping off that. I'm on what I've been on for 2 years is a broadcasting podcaster, having shows on IG, meeting people for all type of celebrities coming on my Instagram, fucking with me, talking with me, giving them people raw conversation. That's what it's about. People that have healed, been through some things, and celebrities and people, real people, just having some raw conversation. But see, on Bigo, right, you got people that just don't like me, and that's okay. They don't gotta like me. Oh, you fuck with a kid. The real reason, though, you gotta break down the meaning and the reason. Like, everybody can troll me in here, but it's certain people that really just don't like me, and it's a narrative behind it. So they have to push this issue so strong. You know what I mean? So I'm not mad. I'm not mad at him. I'm not even mad. He's gonna move how he's gonna move. I got a story to tell. It's kind of tacky. I don't want to tell my past, but they already docked me. It's different if I came to this motherfucking nut buster and I was like, yeah, I'm Suave. I've been pimping since I was 17. This is my story, y'all. I'm waking up on myself. That's not even the narrative. These motherfuckers wanted to dig and see who I was. I'm not so worried about what the fuck the next person's past is. It don't pay me. I don't care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't the way my mind's set up. It's always been about the money. You understand me? And having and looking good while you're doing it, your health and your wealth. These people don't come from the game, but they're so opinionated about it. So I'm not mad at these people. They've been squared forever. I think I don't even think
you got a phone call.
I think they're just them. I think the people that don't come from the game, they're just them. And I'm just me. And me doing what I'm doing, it is what it is. I'm not mad at nobody because they so opinionated about it. It's just if you speak the facts. And what are the facts? The facts, I'm going to tell you what the facts are because I have nothing to hide. But you can't just make up stuff because you weren't there. You know, your opinion is not valid, but you weren't there 20 years ago. What were you doing? Okay, then I was doing something else. I was involved in something else. And I'm really connected with something else. And it is what it is. I'm not glamorizing nothing. So it's like, all you're going to do is say you were wrong for doing it. And then that's it. So at the end of the day, these people ain't going to never understand this lifestyle. Because you already know what it is, Nutbuster. If we're going to keep it all the way honest, it's only two different type of men in this world. And you already know it's either them or them. And it's two type of women in this world, either them or them. So I'm them, not them. You know what I'm saying? No, and I can't even try to change it. I can just turn it all the way down and live my best life and not fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? No?
So, right. So whenever I was looking at videos, people call me I guess you could say the messy bitch or whatever on Bigo. And I'm like, no, because I was like, people kept DMing me, kept saying, what the fuck? You got a 16-year-old. How would you feel? Yes, I do have a 16-year-old. Matter of fact, I do have a daughter that's 16. I kind of went through that same situation. Well, no, it wasn't the same. He lied. He said that he was 18. Really turned out the motherfucker was 28. And I could have swore I could have just shot him between his fucking eyes whenever I found that out. But me being who I am, a lady, yes, I have a cusser mouth, whatever, blase. I mean, fuck it. I'm from Oklahoma. You know what I mean? I'm nowhere. It's nothing. We all cuss. I mean, people do cuss. But I keep it very, very classy. So, yes, that's my baby. She was 16. This guy, he lied. And what do you think I'm going to do? What do you think a mother should do is talk to the detectives, the sex crime detectives. As a matter of fact, I did, because for one point there shouldn't be real pimping should not ever have a hoe that is 16 underneath his direction. No blank form. No.
For
That's
sure.
a no.
For sure. Hey, no, for sure. And listen, when you say that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be all the way 100% honest with you. Pimping and hoeing is a grown street hustle. I'll say that because I'm not trying to glamorize nothing. So I'll say it's a grown street lifestyle. Okay, so definitely, I was very green, not listening because I didn't really want to listen to a couple of OGs at 17 and 18. I didn't want to really listen because my catch hand was kind of like decent. So I didn't want to really listen because I thought I knew it all because of who I was related to and my peers, my older friends that I fuck with. So I really didn't want to listen about certain things. Man, the girl was young, rebellious. She was moving around this motherfucking Vegas like she knew what she was doing, and I believed in her. And she had a fake ID. I'm not at 22 years old in Las Vegas, fresh to the city. I'm not trying to find out if she's really her age because I'm seeing the way she's moving. She's grown, and she's showing me the city. Now, the turnout dude, he He's the, it don't even matter about him, but he's the one I can't wait to ever see again because, he already had, as I'm older, I'll take accountability on everything. I'll take accountability on everything, you know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, it ain't no motherfucking excuses about what it is. See, y'all don't understand my language and y'all don't understand what I'm saying. I'm telling you that the facts are the girl had an ID. There's no excuse I shouldn't have fucked with her. And at the end of the day, I did my time, paid my debt to society, and I moved on, and I don't even fuck with it. I'm going to do me, though.
So basically, okay, so let me ask you this. This is kind of itching at me. Okay, so let's go back to the videos. I'm looking at all your videos, right?
Listen,
yes, on
man.
YouTube.
I'm just listening. You got a whole bunch of people up here that want to say the videos or whatever. When I'm on Bigo, I'm popping my shit. Whether I'm doing some fake-ass, entertaining-ass Bigo shit, because you're never going to see me really just break down some real G-A-M-E up in here. I'm up here doing this and that.
Right.
So I'm not an educated
and I would never let nobody
broadcaster.
disrespect you because, again, with me being, I used to be in the game, I would never let somebody disrespect people, even though you're not in the game right now, whatever the situation is. I mean, I would never, and this is why we got this panel under control right now. If I was to turn this fucking mute off, everybody would just be like, fuck
yeah, they
you.
would. No. Look, and guess what? When you do that, it's okay because they're just expressing themselves how they feel and they're opinionated. And I would leave and go to my live, and I would address things that I wanted to, because I still have to address Box One on some shit that ain't got nothing to do with this. Because at the end of the day, I know why he's over here pushing the narrative. Y'all just don't know why. He's not going to be 100% bone man honest to y'all about why he's so upset with me. You know what I mean? He has to use this as a narrative to push it. But see, me, I'm born bred, good game. You know what I'm saying? The game is, God is great, the game is good. I'm going to push what's raw and what's honest. I'm not a square. I don't have nothing to hide. It's all black and white with me. I'm not green. I've been red on my shit. So, it is what it is, man. But like I said, though, I don't care about what they talk about. All these people got something to say. Let me crank up. But I appreciate you letting me come over here and just chop it up with you. But I'm about to go to my live and wake it up on a few. I'm about to wake it up on a few of these busters that got so much to say about me. So I appreciate you. I'll holler at you. If you ever want to come to my panel, have a one-on-one without all these bodyguards, I'm not going to never mute you. Me and you can have a real one-on-one on my panel. But I know you got your panel going on, so I'm going to let you continue that. And I'll holler at you.